this is one of the funniest stories. If you know my boy Alex, you know he's funny. He's very low. He's not aggressive, bro. He literally he was furious that this guy hit us, and runs up to the guy and goes, "What the fuck's wrong with you? I got a family," because the guy was drunk. Right. And Al starts duffing him out. He started duffing him out in the middle of the street. I grabbed Al. I'm like, "Yo, Al, get your ass into the Walgreens before the cops come and lock your ass up."
Yes, sir. This is episode 15.
15
of the Jax podcast, man. That's what's up. We moving along. First off, I want to give a shout out to my brothers who's in the building today. We're gonna start off with my man Jesus Caratini. That's on my right hand side.
What's up, y'all?
As always, and my brother, as you all know, Mr. Gary Cowan. We all call him G for short. Yo, but episode 15 is here. I'm your host, Michael Jax. Yo, this has been a crazy week with a lot of different stuff that we gonna touch on. But fellas, what's going on with y'all? How's everything? How y'all week been?
You know, staying warm in the South Florida weather.
Ooh,
while the rest
everybody,
of the United States is freezing.
Ooh, for everybody who's up in
bro.
Texas and New York, you know, digging out their car from snow. I remember them days, bro.
I don't miss those days.
I don't miss those days.
I can have those days. I don't miss them at all.
I don't miss it.
Even though I ain't have a car to dig out, but shit. Just,
yo,
you fuck your sneakers up, everything. It's over.
Yeah, it's wild, man. It's wild. So shout out to everybody who's having to deal with some bullshit.
Keep your head up, man. It's almost over.
Yeah,
you got a couple more months, then a couple more weeks, and it's done.
For sure. Well, I mean, technically, nah, man. I was joking around. New York gets about
60 days of summer.
65. About 65 days of summer. Well, good weather, and they have to deal with 10 and a half months, 9.5 months of pure bullshit. But yeah, it sucks. It's good though, G, man. How's everything?
Listen, everything's been great, man. This my family, you know, shout out to the family. They went to DR for 2 weeks.
That's right. They left
so
already.
I've been by myself.
Hello.
7 days. And man, it's been a wonderful week. I got another week left.
I FaceTimed Gary the other day. My man looked younger. Skin was glowing.
Yo.
The sun was shining on him in a different way.
Somebody's like, "Yo, why you ain't go?" I was like, "Listen, I got a million reasons why I didn't go with them." But listen, I got a family. I got 3 children, 3 kids, and I can't think about the last time I had like free time just for me. Probably been like 8 years ago. So
quiet time.
It's a quiet time, and remember I'm an introvert, so it charges me up.
This man.
I have my time.
Gary's like he's like Kevin Hart when he goes, when the wife leave, with a laptop at. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna beat my dick.
So it's been a beautiful couple days so far, and I got some more to go. So I'm gonna enjoy that. My peaceful space, brother, and rest. I'm enjoying that.
Shout out to Heidi and the kids.
Shout out to the family though.
Hope you're having a good time in DR.
They are having a great time. They enjoying themselves.
I know they don't want to be home either, so it's a win-win.
She with her family and they having some fun. So that's what my week been look like.
You know, Gray probably wilding.
Man, my boys having a time in their life. So I'm just kicking back. I'm enjoying my personal time.
Every time I
get into the bag as often as I can now.
Every time I hit Gary up, he on FaceTime on his couch. So he enjoying right
living
now.
his life.
That's it.
Yes, sir. I told you looking younger. But everybody, man, who's so Heidi and DR enjoying good weather. We're in Miami
enjoying good weather. Just
Let's
bipolar weird ass weather though. We was driving over here. Literally, me and Gary's driving on the borderline. It's raining from the left that way and from the right this way. The sky's clear.
That's typical Miami weather.
That's
though,
typical Florida weather.
Typical Florida weather.
It's crazy. It's insane.
It's not. Yeah, when I was coming here, I actually saw it. I saw there was this big rain patch, but everywhere else looked sunny. It was good. Said this big rain patch.
Boy. That shit worse than a petty side chick, man.
Word. Hello.
Yo, and the crazy part is that I'm pretty sure anybody who's listening in from like Texas or New York, they will take that little half rain block.
Word. Prayers out to Texas, man.
Prayers
Y'all
out to Texas
right now.
Everybody is dealing with some BS. I think they're coming out of it. I was just speaking to Johnny Rimbry a little bit earlier. Shout out to Johnny.
Did he
Rimbry.
lose power and stuff too?
He didn't lose any power. No, he said everything was good. You know. Right. But he said everything in Dallas was cool. You know, they had to deal with snow. Actually, you know what? I might be lying. I think he did say he lost power for a little bit. I don't know. He just said it was cold, but he had to deal with no like pipes busting or nothing like that.
That shit's crazy, man. Me and Gary was coming here just looking out online at pictures. There's one girl that Gary showed me in a whole empty parking lot, and under her car only the pipe bust, and it's frozen water from the pipe. The car looks like an igloo, bro. It's completely like a block of ice.
It's total.
I was telling Gary,
it's not funny, man. I'm sorry.
Empty car lot.
Empty.
He's the only one parked there.
Hey, listen, if you're watching this, God gonna bless you, man. He's gonna take care of you some way, somehow.
Hope you had that gap coverage on that thing.
Yo, that's a fact.
Because that shit
right.
That's because we were showing a lot of this shit probably not even covered by insurance, because this is the first time. I think I seen a few nights back. It was like 3 degrees or -3, some crazy shit in Texas.
Yeah. When I was speaking to Johnny said the same thing. He was like, there was a week pretty much where they dealt with like 0-degree weather. He said he remembers that happening. So Johnny's, you know, a good friend of ours. He lives in Dallas. He said he remembers that happening, and he grew up in Dallas like once when he was a kid. So never a week straight.
Yeah, dog.
Which is kind of crazy.
You seen the video like a week and a half ago, the 200 car pileup in Texas?
Yo, that was crazy,
dude. When that semi hit that pickup truck, that shit like a scene out of Fast and Furious.
Yeah, no, that was crazy.
Shit flipped in the air. I'm like, holy shit,
yo.
They got a bunch of ice out. That's the worst.
Like, and that's the big problem to me though. It's like, all right, every year, I feel like we hear at least one time a year where people in like Atlanta or people in Dallas or Texas in general, they have to deal with some like icy roads and shit like that, right? Mm-hmm. So the question that I pose, I don't know, people might get pissed off when they hear this, but I'm posing the question. I'm not saying either or, but I'm posing the question. I know I'm 37, so I know I've heard at least it seems like once a year, once every other year, where a city gets shut down, like Atlanta or places in Texas, because of ice. We all grew up in New York, where that was a part of life. So here's what I've always heard. Oh, well, those places like New York deal with it better because they're just more prepared. The question I pose is, if this shit happens at least once every fucking year, when are y'all gonna get prepared? Like, y'all can't have two salt trucks, like just roll salt trucks. Have 2 little salt trucks, bro, like just roaming the streets. That's what we do in New York. You know what I'm saying?
It's not. It's like, I feel like it's not enough for them to prepare for.
But it's probably not in the budget too.
Probably
a waste of money.
We put it in our budget. I'll go buy 2 trucks to go roam around fucking Texas every year, once a year.
That shit takes one day to drive through Texas. You'll be putting salt to next winter driving around Texas, dog.
Bro, 3 trucks.
3 trucks. 3 fucking big.
Hold on,
600-foot trucks.
And my 3 trucks still gonna do more than what they've been doing because they don't have no sort of like preparation. Think about that shit.
Invent like something you put on the back of your car that spits out salt.
I've been thought that. You gotta ask Francesca. I've been said that.
We should do some shit like that. Hey, clip this. Don't put this on the podcast.
Well, I've been said that.
But you know that happens a lot in those places. I remember the first time I went to train in Memphis. It was a ice storm like that. When I get there, it was like, oh, everything's gonna be shut down. It's a snowstorm. So I'm getting there. Me and Alex flew out, Claude Alex, and I'm getting there thinking it's gonna be a snowstorm. I'm like, a snowstorm. I'm like, bro, it's literally like
maybe not even
a foot of snow.
Right.
And I'm like, what's going on? It was like, oh, we don't get this much snow. But it's like the ice and the roads, and I'm like, okay, that's understandable. But everything was shut down. So that night we go out. We have a few drinks. We had a bar. We meet some really cool people, and they're closing up the bar. And I see them coming out the kitchen with the big metal sheet pans that you cook on. I'm like, where y'all going? We're going sledding. I'm like, what? I'm going. Can I come with you? Hell yeah, bro. It's like 3 a.m. We go up to the top of this hill on ice pans sledding, bro. Like, I had a blast. Anyway, after that, we're driving. We go back to our hotel. We're hungry. Like, yo, let's call an Uber. Let's go get McDonald's. We're in an Uber to show you how icy it was. It was a Kia Soul. I'll never forget. It was me and Al. We in the back seat. We at the red light. We could see the McDonald's. All of a sudden, the cars flipped. A car smashed into us. A drunk driver.
You're in the Uber.
In the Uber. We was in a Kia Soul. Hit us so hard, all the airbags popped out. The car was spun like freaking 5-6 times. And I got out the car right away. Alex got out the car right away. And the cab driver stayed in the car, the Uber driver. And the other car, the car that hit us was on the opposite side of the street. So I never see Al, yo, this is one of the funniest stories. If you know my boy Alex, you know he's funny, he's very he's not aggressive. Bro, he literally, he was furious that this guy hit us and runs up to the guy and goes, what the fuck's wrong with you? I got a family, because the guy was drunk. Right. And Al starts duffing him out. He started duffing him out in the middle of the street. I grabbed Al, I'm like, yo, Al, get your ass into the Walgreens before the cops come and lock your ass up. Cops come, the guy's hammered. One of the cops come, he knows the cop. He goes, hey, I know you. You're this guy's brother. The cop looks at you and goes, bro, you know I can't do nothing for you right now, right? You're going to jail. But that goes to tell you about the story with the ice, man. You never know. The streets look normal. It looks just like this. Yeah, black ice. But that shit, that black ice is no joke, bro.
So I've worked outside for years.
Wait, hold on, G. I want to... Yo, I'm doing my podcast right now live, Al. I just want to ask you a quick question, because I halfway don't believe Jesus right now. Shout out. Wait.
Peace,
yo, just quickly. Yo, you really started to like clear somebody when they hit you in an Uber? Like you just started to put hands on somebody that hit you in so you had to put hands on them. Wait, let me put this up real quick. You had to put some hands on them.
I told you, son. Yo, you would think Al had kids and like 6 kids. We got a family. Al said, I got a family. What you doing? You could have killed us. Beat pop on like, yo, Al, what the fuck? Bro, I'm telling you, son. He hit his heart, son. I told you. See, you might thought I was bullshit.
Hey, Al, I love you, man. I just want to confirm that.
I told you, son. I never see Al so mad in my life.
Yeah, you already. Al's not a mad guy. Like, yeah, he's not like.
This is before he was married too. Before him and Tiff got married. So you would think that Al's been married for 15 years with 6 kids. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the way he yelled, I got a family. I'm like, this what?
It started clearing him.
Bro, started I'm like, Al, go run. When the drunk guy said the cop, yeah, but this guy started just punching me out of nowhere. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck he talking about. I never hit him. Me? He's like, no, not you, the other guy. I'm like, there's no other guy. It's only me. But I was in the Walgreens hiding. I'm like, Al, you better go before the cops come lock your ass up. I'm like, what the fuck you talking about? I didn't touch this guy. What are you
oh my God.
Bro, it's nuts, bro.
What you gonna say, G?
Nah, I'm about to say, man, I worked outside for years of my life. And that black ice ain't no joke. Yeah. I worked in 0 degrees weather, walking around for 8 hours. That shit is horrible, man. But I said it before, man. Expectation creates preparation, bro. They not gonna do all that to prepare for one day, at all. Yeah. But they not. So think about here, like first BMW I ever had. I'm a little 5 Series rear wheel drive.
Oh, you was slipping and sliding, ice skating.
What? As soon as snowstorm happened, the whole car like this. You had to put sandbags in the trunk, toolkits, and all that just to get traction. So usually you fly for 2 months, but that wintertime, you ain't going nowhere. Your car's stuck. Anytime you see a little car on the side of the it could be the van way, it could be the Belt Parkway, 7 Series, 3 Series, 5 Series BMWs, because people bought them rear wheel. They're not built.
That's not good? You
need front wheel.
No, front wheel.
Or all-wheel drive. But German cars are
rear wheel.
They get rear wheel. So when I come here now
they make them all wheel. A lot of them.
So I had to upgrade and get all wheel. Or front wheel. So I come here, I said, all right, I want to buy a truck out here. They got 2-wheel drive and 4-wheel. I'm like, yo, I need the 4. They be like, why you really need the 4? You plan on doing off-roading?
New York.
I'm a New Yorker. I'm just always prepared.
It's nice for sure out here, man. You never know.
I don't know. I'm just saying preparation. I don't know. I'm so used to being prepared. Because the last thing you want to do is be in a truck. And some shit happen when you need that 4-wheel. So I'm just preparation. We're so used to being prepared for the worst.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Have it not needed versus needed not have it. The city needs to put a couple dollars away. Ain't Texas where like a majority of the millionaires and billionaires in the U.S. is? Somebody could put together a couple dollars and get some trucks out there, bro.
But that's why they're there. They don't need to work.
They don't need to go nowhere, so they can just stay in the house.
Yeah, they probably not even there.
Right.
They probably
one day shut down. They be like, fucking shut it down for.
But that shit's crazy though, man. My heart goes out to those people because there's a lot of families and mothers with kids and shit. We laughing and joking, but that's just not a laughing matter. I hope that shit gets handled with quickly. Because that shit is crazy. I've been seeing some of the posts, freaking water leaking everywhere. It's like, bro, imagine water leaking in cold weather.
Oh, listen, we know. I worked outside. It rained in 10-degree weather, and I'm out there walking around
insane.
Like that shit is
different kind of hurt.
But that's why I'm posing the question. I'm posing the question more so because I'm not talking about the people like the civilians that live out there. More so for like the government officials. Like, yo, what the fuck y'all doing?
Speaking of the
government, every year this shit happen. At least on a small scale, not this grand scale.
They do. Someone on vacation.
Oh yeah,
Ted Cruz.
Ted Cruz.
He was escorting his daughters.
Ted Cruz, right? The governor. It's the governor, right? Governor of Texas. My man.
Who I would? I mean, I would.
Gary.
Shit.
He the governor, bro.
That's why I can't be.
He the governor.
I'm gonna fuck about it,
man. They need to bring Arnold Schwarzenegger back and they put him back there. He was when he was in Cali. Bring him to Texas.
The governor, he's supposed to be there to help.
He's supposed to be there, bro.
Answering issues, right?
Answering issues. He's supposed to be there. They got to do like, he's supposed to be out there for the press kits. Yeah. He's supposed to be out there with a shovel in his hand like this.
Kissing babies, sweating, picking up snow,
driving, shoveling driveways.
That's crazy.
He going, man. What did Steve Kerr say on Twitter? 1, 2, 3, Cancun.
What about speaking of government officials? What about that dude, the mayor from that city, in Texas? What's that city
you were
called?
telling me about it a little earlier.
Colorado City. The guy's name is Tim Boyd. He went on a rant. His name is Tim Boyd, the mayor of Colorado City in Texas. He wrote a tweet. I'm gonna read it out real quick, and then I want you guys to give me your opinion. Mm-hmm. He goes, "This is during this is pretty much like a natural disaster for Texas. That's, you know what I mean? It's like a hurricane for us, an earthquake. Maybe not as damaging when it comes to what I'm talking about, but it's a natural disaster, right?" It says, this is the mayor now of a city in Texas. He goes, let me hurt some feelings while I have a minute.
All right, so he opened up the first bar.
His first bar.
The first bar.
He was wilding.
Let me hurt some feelings.
Right? Then he goes on to say, no one owes you or your family anything, nor is it the local government's responsibility to support you during these trying times like this. Sink or swim, it's your choice.
Who wants to take a guess what color he is?
I'm gonna say he's black for sure.
Let's take a wild guess what color.
I would say he's Puerto Rican.
First of all, he started off like a Meek Mill intro.
Weak. Nah, we're gonna get to Meek Mill later. But then he goes on to say, I'm sick and tired of people looking for a damn handout. So you talking about the people that voted your ass in? As mayor, yeah. Those people,
a handout.
That you don't owe them nothing. The people that's been paying their light bill for the last year, they don't deserve electricity. What the fuck you talking about?
Guess not.
Right? And then he goes, if you don't have electricity, you
build your own towers.
He goes, you step up and come up with a game plan to keep your family warm and safe. If you have no water, you deal with it. You deal without and think outside the box to survive.
Wow.
And supply water to your family. If you're sitting at home in the cold because you have no power, and are sitting there waiting for someone to come rescue you because you're lazy, is a direct result of your raising. All right, so this man says, if you don't have no water, deal without. My man, what was
that last bar of the 16?
Oh, the last 16 he kicked? He says, he goes,
is it because of your upbringing?
Yes, directly. He goes, if you're sitting at home waiting for someone to come rescue you, it's a result of your upbringing.
Wow.
So he thinks that this is 1876. And we're still planting crops,
right?
And we know how to do irrigation.
And he wants you outside.
So it's people's upbringing.
So he wants you out there with a fucking kite with a key attached to it.
No, it's people's upbringing as to why pipes are bust. Yeah. Why roads are shut down? You can't drive because of ice. Because of people's upbringing.
Think outside the box. He says.
You gotta think outside the box.
You know what? That's how can we make water, Gary? Let's think outside the box.
Yeah, let's think about that. Yeah.
You fucking asshole. Yeah, if you're listening to this, you're a fucking cocksucker. Go fuck yourself. All right. And then he goes on and says, "Only the strong will survive, and the weak will perish." This motherfucker talking like this is revelation in the Bibles, bro. Yo, what the fuck is going on right now?
And check this out. Top stories. One day ago, Texas Mayor Tim Boyd resigns after telling residents desperate for power and heat, only the strong survive. So on that bar, he's in it, he's out.
And the weak will perish.
I'm saying, you see that tweet for you? You're not gonna go look for him?
Yeah, we gotta go look for him.
Oh, all right,
we
gonna think outside the box. We're coming for you.
Yeah,
that's probably why he got up out of there. He don't live in Texas no more.
Yeah, he's wilding.
He's probably down here in Florida now.
Nah, bro. He'll fit in good down here. So up north a little bit. They like that's what a lot of those kind of people up there. There's a lot of water down here. He'd be all right. But that's just crazy, man. You're elected official, man. That sounds like some, like you've been like a frustration rant. Like you're trying to specifically speak to a certain demographic when it comes to in my opinion, because a lot of people that are fucked up, that don't have a lot of power, a lot of urban place, a lot of urban neighborhoods. You understand?
So, I mean, it's not all though. It's not all.
A majority of them. Not all.
Because I definitely seen some videos of some white folks going through it.
Would you say that to would you say that to people in the nicest neighborhood in Texas? I don't think you would say that.
No, but there's some affluent neighborhoods in Houston that's going through it. Too. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So everybody's going through it. It's just a matter of how some of these government officials are running their mouth.
Or swim, bro. Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
Sink or swim in that ice.
Expect another tweet like that when some shit like Greenland happened.
Back to Greenland.
Right? Y'all niggas is traumatized by that movie, son.
Hey, man.
I'm telling you, bro.
That shit was way too damn real, man.
I'm saying in moments of disaster, and it becomes every man for themselves sometimes. You see a lot of people who are shit is all good. Put me in office. I'm here for you. And the moment shit go down, it's like, hey, man, it's every man for themselves.
But that type of shit is all you're doing is inciting violence and because all right, word. So that's how you feel. So if I go over there and kick in the door to the store and I take the water because we ain't got no water, we ain't got no heat, we ain't got no food.
Think outside the box.
Now I'm wrong. I'm thinking outside the box. You might end up in a cage. But fuck it, you're thinking outside the box. Mm-hmm. I mean, if that's what it came to. So I mean, I hope it's not at that point down there. You know what I'm saying? But that shit is crazy, man. I would never want to go through no shit like that. I stayed one time for a hurricane thinking it was going to be fun. I sat in my car for 6 days. I'll never do it again.
What the fuck?
No AC in the crib. Son, my complex I lived in on Sunrise, it's 9 buildings total. My building was the only building without power.
I think I remember
7 fucking days.
Oh, this is when this was during after
when
hurricane, right? Yes, I remember that.
Yeah, and then my family stayed. My family stayed at in-laws' cribs, but I couldn't stay there because they have dogs and cats. And I stayed one night. My eyes were this puffy. I looked like I was in a boxing match with Mike Tyson. It was insane. Mm-hmm. So I literally slept in my car every night with the AC cranking and a pillow. That shit was so uncomfortable. God, I'll never want to.
But that's why, man. At the end of the day, we saying about what's going on with Texas, what happened in New York. Florida deals with it. Everywhere has their issues. Something. It took for that same hurricane. It took me 3 days just to get out of the state of New York. State of Florida, because it's only one way in, one way out. It was tough. It took 3 days to get up out. I drove to Texas.
Mm-hmm. And I told you, I'm like, yo, you're wilding. Yeah. He's like,
but let me say something. It was still better than staying. That's without question. It was better. I
drove to New York.
It was definitely better. I remember that. Yeah, you drove to New York.
Yeah, but if you don't leave literally earlier in the week.
So Mike leave would you leave 20 minutes after me and got caught?
Mike left when the hurricane was all fucking in Homestead.
Nah, it wasn't even that close.
I called Mike. I'm like, yo, I'm already in the truck.
It took you a minute to get it there.
It took me a while, but you were stuck in Florida for a minute. I was
stuck in Florida for a day.
Because realistically,
realistically, all jokes aside, it took me 24 hours to get out of the state of Florida. Because remember, I went through. We live at the bottom of Florida. I went through the whole state. I went up through
Panhandle, all that.
Through the Panhandle and went west through Alabama.
People that know from Florida is a 10-12 hour drive.
It's a 12-hour drive, I think, if I'm not mistaken. It's 12, 13 hours. It took me 24 hours to get out of the state in that direction.
And you'd have probably saved a lot of time because I got on the road a little bit earlier.
Well, listen, man. NASA looking out for your boy because they just dropped off that little Mars rover. Gonna go check out to see what the
Perseverance.
What the scope is. Yeah, Perseverance just dropped off over there. They're gonna go scope the scene. Yo, you know what's crazy? There's some people that really think all those Mars missions are bullshit.
Are fake.
They think it's
There's people that think the Earth is flat too.
I think that's a little ridiculous. I think that's a little outside.
I mean, you know what's crazy? If you look into all of those shits,
we're not talking about this today, though, my nigga. I'm gonna let you know right now. We're not going down this road.
Listen. Hear me out.
The Earth is not fucking flat.
I'm not saying the Earth. I don't believe the Earth is flat. I'm just saying the whole Mars thing. There's different sides of each coin. The last rover that was in Mars got a lot of wild pictures that they dropped that looks like there's some artificial shit on the land.
I know some fire artists.
I mean, you could say artist, son. You could say artist.
No, I'm joking with you. I'm not saying it's fake. I'm not saying that it's fake. I'm a believer. I believe that it's real.
In my opinion, none of us, nobody in this, maybe in 100, 200 years, if the Earth is still here by that time, maybe people get to Mars. I don't believe that shit's gonna even work out anyway.
Who gives a fuck, man?
You know what I'm saying? Yo, remember that time we met that dude Nick Halleck with Johnny Wimbrey?
Yeah.
And he told us straight up. He said, "Yo, my people at NASA or something.
We got 100 years."
He said the Earth probably has 90 years left before it's over.
That was about what, 5 years ago. So we got about 85 left.
More years. And this is a dude that's an astronaut, right, Mike?
Yeah, he went to space.
He wrote a book called The Thrillionaire. He created a rock band. I was fucking blown
he's lived
away.
his life.
You know, I'd be horny for that kind of conversation, son. And I was in there like, what? I knew it.
Yeah,
I knew this shit is over soon.
But I was seeing some of those pictures that they dropped. So the Perseverance landed when? Yesterday, and they got some people that's in an uproar about that shit too, because allegedly it cost about $250 million. No, I think $1 billion.
I don't that much.
Let's double check right now. But 250, it doesn't matter. But they're like, yo, you know, when the U.S. wants to be innovative, have vision, use money for certain things, or they find it for places or for things. But when it comes to, for example, so out of that $250 million, now we don't know who's funding NASA, things of that nature. They ain't a couple dollars to go put some salt trucks on the roads in Texas, bro.
Yeah, but
you
I
understand
mean,
what I'm saying?
I mean, that's important stuff.
Hold on, wait, but that's what I'm saying. I am not saying one or the other.
Yeah.
Do both.
Yeah.
Do both. You know, I think it is important to study what's going on outside of the, you know, solar system. Like Sean King was out there wilding. He was cussing on that, you know, Mars rover mission, pretty much saying that same shit. Like, you know, why is it that there's money for that? You know what I'm saying? But there's no money to, you know,
there's so many other things to complain about that way more money goes to every year. The military gets 500 something billion. Fucking what the fuck?
Well, you need that much people money. Look at their check and they see all them deductions. They don't even know what the fuck is going to.
Yeah, man, that shit is crazy.
It's going to Mars rovers.
Miscellaneous things that said it's going to military stuff. And
everybody gonna be crying about NASA and doing space shit until an asteroid comes, and then now what? Right. Now you fucked, right? Because you wanted an extra salt truck on the road. Here you go.
Why you didn't plan this out? You know. But I'm just saying, man. You could have a couple salt trucks on the road.
Let me ask you a question, Mike.
What's up?
And Gary, if right now Elon Musk came to y'all today and said, "Yo, I could take y'all to, next year we're gonna start a colony in Mars. I selected both of y'all to come. If y'all want to come, you guys are in. Would you do it?"
See, I'm a little $2.4 billion. That's how much the project costs. $2.4 billion. Man. All right. Would I go? See, I'm a little bougie, man. I'm gonna need some blue sky. Like, he need to create the atmosphere and shit first. I need some blue sky. I need some oxygen where I don't have to walk around with a fucking suit, space suit all day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not the first guy for that.
If I didn't have kids, I'm out.
I'm not the first.
I don't mind. I don't mind the jumping around in the suit, but
nah,
I'm afraid of heights and I don't like turbulence. That shit got to be a smooth ride.
Oh nah, that shit. You think a plane is rough, nigga? Get in the Rockies, it's over.
Well, from what I understand, it's like the first few minutes you leave in the Earth's atmosphere is rocky, but when you're in
that's
space,
a long ride to leave the atmosphere.
When you're in space, I mean, I'm pretty sure what they say is supposed to be smooth, but I mean, that turbulence going up, son. You think you're going down?
Yeah, without question.
You're going up, and you think you're going straight down, son. It's over.
Ain't no coming back, neither.
Straight up.
Turbulence coming back probably worse.
Oh, it is worse.
Yeah, when you busting through that atmosphere,
yeah.
Good night, son. You better hope there's not a crack in that shield, boy.
It's a one-way trip for me.
I don't know, man. But I wouldn't mind. I would go.
Would you? Yeah, I know you into.
If I didn't have kids, I would go. People are like, oh, what if you die on Mars? So what? Nigga, we're gonna die here anyway. Yeah. But I might as well be the first nigga to die on Mars. That shit'll be fire. That's it. I'll go down the history books. You feel me?
Written in stone.
You're gonna die anyway.
That's like when people ask Gary why he not vegan. Gary be like, oh, because vegans die too.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
That's fucked up, man.
That's crazy. Gee, that's your response. Vegans die. So why you gotta be so extreme, John?
I'm just saying, man.
Vegans die too. That shit is crazy.
Vegans die too, man.
Hey, man, listen. I had a great grandmother that lived to like be in her 90s, man. And ain't no beef patty killed her.
Son, beef patty. I've been looking for Tower Out beef patties. I can't find them shits nowhere, son. I'm stressed out.
You gotta go back up north for that.
Nah, they used to have them at Publix, bro, but I don't know what happened, son.
Yeah, you know what I can't find nowhere down here no more neither? Poland Spring water. I used to be able to find Poland Spring down here at Costco. And at BJ's.
Yeah, where the fuck
Pause.
did I go?
I hate saying that. Name of that damn
Whole Foods had them too.
Whole Foods used to have them
son,
too.
Speaking of pause, I'm gonna tell them the story with Elias. Son,
Oh, no, you sent me the.
I sent you the text?
Yeah, you sent me the text with Elias.
Yo, my 9-year-old son asked his mother if he could eat her chocolate man, the little Valentine's chocolate cake, chocolate, and then text her back, pause, no homo. And he's 9. And I swear to you, I ain't teach him that.
Somebody taught him that
That's
shit.
the internet, son. I'm going to have to talk to him about that shit. Because you can't be saying that shit in public. So you can say it to me. We can talk about it right here. But
imagine he walked
your uncles and shit. But you can't be out there talking about pause, man. You crazy?
Isaiah taught him that shit.
In school telling the teacher, yeah, I ate my mom's
Isaiah
chocolate, no homo.
Isaiah probably taught him that shit.
Son, what?
Yeah, I mean, hey, my kids be on Roblox. Hey, Dad,
They be wilding on Roblox.
Dad,
That's why we took that shit
out
off.
my drip. I'm like, what?
Nah, they be wilding on Roblox. Like they be saying wild shit on Roblox. All the music they be playing on Roblox be crazy too. We had to take that shit off of Kobe's little iPad, whatever he had.
Like, he was wilding on it?
He loved it too much, but I would hear shit. Like, I don't understand fully how Roblox works, but I know it's like a community. And it was a couple times where I hear him playing, he's in the other room, and I just hear like, I don't really care if you cry. Like Uzi Vert playing in the background. I'm like, my son is, at this time, he's like, my son's 5. I don't know why she love me. Huh?
I thought you was into it.
I love hip hop.
But he loves that music
He
too.
loves that. No, but what I'm saying is that it's the unedited versions.
Oh, the curse
that's just
like that.
playing in the game. Like, I don't know how that works.
Oh, because
that's what I'm saying.
It's
like
a mic, people playing it while they're playing the game.
Got it.
So
See, okay. So and mind you, it's not a knock on Uzi or anybody. No, I'm just saying, like in general, like hip hop is playing, and then I hear random conversations on there. My son's 5, and I'm like, yo, you know what? I get this shit off your fucking iPad, whatever it is right now. This is crazy.
Kobe was cursing him out in his room.
Yeah, my son plays it with his cousins. Because my brother's kids is Mason, that one.
There was a college that just dropped a
University of Kentucky.
Yeah, right. That has a video game.
What is it? Call it? It's like a major. It's
a
like
major now for video games.
I don't know.
I mean, that's a big industry. They should have that.
Yeah, esports is huge.
It's a big industry. It pays out a lot. They should be doing that. I mean, your mom's, oh, don't be playing video games all day.
These kids is getting that bread. We're playing video games.
Yeah, there's.
University of Kentucky actually has an entire gaming section.
Yeah,
I said that.
Yeah.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. That should look fire too.
It does.
All the state of the art.
If you could get paid to play video games,
you know, I found out. You know, Chad Johnson gets paid for playing FIFA on EA. He says that the money he makes playing FIFA pays all his bills, and he's the.
Chad talk about his bills be like $2,500 a month anyway. So
nah, chill. You
wild.
That's what he was confirming that.
He said that.
Yeah, he said that.
Ah, well, fuck it. If he and you know he does the adjustments for Madden. He's the one that rates all the people. Like
for real?
He helps with that.
Chad is on a lot of podcasts saying that though. He tell people.
Yeah, like his expenses is nothing.
Yeah, I was listening. That's why I was listening to that the other day. He was telling his.
Now, that's all alleged because you know we don't know.
Yeah, but I mean he wouldn't have to lie. He said that
I don't think he was lying.
He does. He says that everywhere. He tell people how he doesn't spend a lot of money in. Yeah, so.
Yeah. I mean I don't mind that.
What?
He said all his jewelry was fake.
See, he jokes so much that you don't know what's like.
Nah, he's dead serious.
Real or not. How do you know that he's dead serious,
bro?
What is your perspective? Would you wear fake shit?
I'm not wearing no fake shit, man.
See me, I'm not even bothered buying the fake shit.
That's what I'm saying. I'm either wearing the real shit or I'm not buying it.
I'm not a big jewelry flashy nigga, so there's no point in me buying fake shit if I didn't like the real shit to begin with.
That's what I'm saying. Listen, like you saying he's dead ass. No, I think there's room for him just joking around.
Nah,
we don't know if he's dead serious or not.
I looked at it 2 ways. Number one, I think he's dead ass. For some of the stories
if he was buying fake jewelry, I lose respect for him a little bit. I ain't even gonna
it makes sense.
Here's what kind of
He said nobody knew it was fake.
Just don't wear it. Don't buy it.
Yeah, but if you see Chad with a rollie, are you gonna question that that's a fake rollie?
That's not the question. I'm not questioning that. I'm saying like you as a individual, like as a man,
some people
you're gonna make that decision. Say, you know what? For a certain look, I just want to have a look. I'm gonna buy a fake watch.
Hey,
that's why I want to keep my respect level.
Shine. You want to go out.
I want to keep my respect level for Chad high. So I'm gonna say Chad was bullshitting. I'm gonna keep it with me. I'm gonna say Chad did not buy no fake jewelry. I don't want to believe that.
Say him swiping in Claire's.
Bro, I want to say he joking. I want to take that as a joke. I don't want to believe that.
Mike, the way he explained it, this was a long time ago. He's not because he's broke.
I'm not saying
I don't know what I'm saying. He just doesn't. He doesn't want to spend the money on it.
So don't spend it. I guess because we talking.
But you say you want to go out. You want your joint to shine like everybody else. So he just be like,
see, that's where you lose me. You lose me with the
you lose me with that fake with Mike, son.
Nah, like you lose me with
Mike
that.
Mike won't even buy fake ketchup, son. If that shit don't say fucking helmets on it.
Heinz, nigga.
He don't want no parts of it.
Here's some part of me thought about this, and I'm like, all right, here's a dude who probably lives, like he said, within those means. So he's probably in these areas where you can see him. So him saying that also takes the pressure off if a regular dude sees Chad in the street and don't try to come up. You know what I'm saying? And don't try to press him on. Can I get his watch? So it's like you saying that out there and people like, there go Chad, but all his shit fake. So
yeah. But that's why so I would want to believe that. Right. I would rather believe that.
But obviously he ain't gonna say that because obviously he's telling everybody.
Exactly.
But I want to believe mind, that's like, that'd be smart.
That he's because
you out here on a regular shit, and people
levels.
say his Rolex fake.
Different levels. There's people that's gonna say, "Oh, I would do that because I don't want to spend the money." My opinion on that: don't buy it. Right. Oh well, I want to shine. When I'm going out with my girl and things of that nature. Then you better go buy that real shit. Then
just for one night,
go buy that real shit. Go hide the real shit if you really want that.
I feel what you're saying, but I also understand that too.
If you want to lie, is what I'm saying. Like,
no,
you want to
lie. I mean,
I'm not mad at that.
Right,
if he wants to do, I'm not mad at that. I'm just saying. Oh shit! I'm just saying. We're not gonna convince me on saying it's okay to buy fake jewelry or fake anything.
No, bro, I wouldn't convince you to say no shit like that. You'd rather get shot in the head before you say.
But that's what I'm saying.
Shit like that.
It's either you do it or you don't. And either way, there's no wrong. There's no wrong with if he's not gonna.
You do it in a budget.
Or you do it.
This out here rocking the kicks.
You see how funny Chad is?
But think about this. Now you got a lot. You also got a lot of dudes buying the fake watches, but busting it down to give it that glitter. So
Listen, I don't like
but
this.
A lot of them don't even know their face.
Yeah, I don't know. Why are we talking? So, what's your question, G?
I didn't ask the question. Oh, in terms of that?
Yeah.
Some of them don't know. A lot of niggas out here. Some of them do know that they got a little fake watch, but they bust it down.
They put good real diamonds on the fake watch?
Yeah, they bust it down for the look.
That's stupid.
Fuck you
but
niggas.
But they do that.
Every one of you niggas who's doing that shit. Fuck you niggas, man. Real talk,
they
bro.
They do that.
If you do some dumb shit like that, if you buy a Rolex for $300 and then spend 10 bands on diamonds, you're a fucking asshole.
But they look at it and say, remember, if you bust down a Rolex, it takes the value off. So they be like, fuck it, I might as well get the fake shit and bust it down.
That's crazy. That's what niggas do with rims and bullshit cars. They'll buy a fucking 2001 fucking Celica and put $15,000 rims on it. Now that's
somebody buying a Chrysler 300 to put the big grill in the front and make it look like
spinners. Remember the spinners back in the day?
Yeah, put the Ashanti, the dubs.
Like people who think like that, man, disgust me, bro. Like if you gonna really do it,
if you think like that, you're already in a lost world. You're already in a world where
they're doing it for a budget, this and that. If the budget is the reason, don't buy it, and you're not gonna be judged. I think that's cool. Don't do it. Like that's fine. Don't do that.
See, you know what I'm saying? You gotta remember, there's a majority of people. It's not a small amount of people that move like that. It's a big amount of people that do that shit for the gram.
Yeah. What about this nigga with the Avenger X Games? Little Uzi Vert with the diamond on his head.
Uzi got money, so
Somebody, he put you see that diamond? He said it's $24 million.
Oh, but what I'm saying is I don't think that's fake.
I don't think it's fake.
Because we talking about fake shit or real shit. I don't think that's.
I just think that's fucking $24 million.
It's fucking dumb.
You have to cut his head off to rob him. Like, what do you do? Like, that's surgically implanted there. That's dumb.
He ain't want to lose it. He like, if I do this, I might not even wear it.
But my thing is, why would you even tell people the amount of money you paid for that? Because like you are now a moving target, bro.
I watched something today actually that talked about diamonds, and it referenced Uzi a little bit, and they said, you know what he did? He raised the value of his pink diamond by doing that shit. Like, he brought awareness to a pink diamond industry that no one gave a fuck about until he did that. So now there's people out there that are investing in pink diamonds because the thing is, well, like with pink diamonds, real pink diamonds, they're rare. They're very rare, extremely rare. That's why they cost so much. Him doing that brought awareness to it. People want it, value goes up, even the one that he got. So, I don't know if that was his intention. If it was, very smart, but that's what has happened now. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy though. Son.
And who knows? That shit would probably honestly be just like a little crazy glue he put just for those photo ops. Say that shit, he go home and just fucking take the shit right off real quick and go home. You know what I'm saying?
Like you get implants,
think about that shit.
You can get piercings and shit.
Might,
it's like a piercing. I don't think it's
that shit's a magnet. So if he feel like he gonna get right, just take it out and shove it up his ass, and nobody can take it from it.
Come get it now,
Come
right?
get it now. When he boofs it. So, what diamond, nigga? That shit's fake. That shit gone.
Come get it now.
I'm out of here. That's crazy, son.
Hey, man,
Speaking of rappers,
he's out there buying no fake kicks. But yeah, let's move on.
Speaking of rappers, you
so wait, I got a question.
Yeah.
Fake kicks or fake hair? Fake jewelry or fake hair?
Fake jewelry, son. I'm not putting
you
no
want
fake
my
hair.
answer or the Tory answer?
Nah. Oh, you talking about that toupee?
All right. Let me school y'all, my brothers. Let me school you. It's not a toupee. It's not a toupee what Tory got though. It's not a toupee. It's not fake.
So the middle didn't fall off?
That should look like a Acme bomb.
Nah,
you ever seen
that
Tom,
shit look
Tom
like
and Jerry?
Greenland, nigga.
Remember,
like the asteroid hit the
you ever
top of
watch
his head.
You ever watch Roadrunner and Coyote when nigga blow up and then
I was telling Gary, you know Mr. Commodore on Instagram, Mike? Did you see the video?
like an Acme one? You see that shit?
Did Doug get split open?
Tom and Jerry should just blow up. This nigga just.
Were they all black? Were they all black?
That stick dynamite go off in front of
That's what this shit look like, man.
But why that shit look like that? Explain that to me, please.
Let me explain to y'all. So, Tory got a hair transplant. All right, and I ain't mad at him for it. So I'm not. So let me just consider. So I like he looked wild in that video for sure. He looked wild, crazy. All right, but he went and got a hair transplant. He went and did the procedure. So here's the transplant procedure. Here's what it does. So ladies and gentlemen out there, I'm gonna school you. I don't have no hair, so I don't got one. Am I mad at it? No. Would I do it? I probably would. Depends on if the right surgeon gets it together or not. But if you look at a guy like any man that you see who's like they've lost hair, any one of us, right? We lost hair. Here's the one thing you'll always notice.
Peel back.
Men, when they lose hair, they only lose hair in the middle, naturally. You see us bald because we shave it off. You know what I'm saying? What happens is the hair on the sides and the back of your head still continues to grow forever. Like that never stops growing. But what they do with these surgeries is they take the follicles from the sides and the back, withdraw it, and then they put the follicles back in the front and in the rest of your hair, and your body thinks it's the same hair. It's not fake hair. It's their own hair. They just replaced it. So the back and the sides continues to grow because it's always going to grow. And then the top and the front and the sides, whatever, continues to grow even more because your body thinks it's the rest of these hairs. So when you see people getting like these hair transplants, that's what they do. That's what Tory did.
Does it grow back when they take it from here? The follicles?
Yeah, it grows back.
Your follicles grow
Those
back on the sides?
follicles grow back, yeah. You know
So
what I'm saying?
Continuously keep doing that process over time?
From what I understand, I think so. I think you can do it until you take care of it.
Like if you look at Floyd, shit, I went and cut my hair immediately.
You see Floyd?
Yeah.
Son,
Floyd Mayweather,
good.
he got it.
Tory looked like Marv from Home Alone when he gets burnt on the top.
Dynamite with the kerosene
the flame on his head.
When he pulls.
Yo.
When he pulls the light switch, son, and he dives in the toilet. That's how that shit look right here.
I saw that. I immediately looked at it and went and cut my hair.
Oh man!
I said, nah, you know what?
Nah, chill.
So he holding on to.
I was going bald. Nah, I wasn't even going that bald. My shit just started thinning, and I went like this. I'm at the barbershop getting in shape. I'm looking at that shit look crazy. I'll never forget Adrian Peterson was playing, and he was on the Vikings still, and he pulled his helmet off. I'm like, that's AP bald? My man MK's like, yeah. I said, peel my shit back right now. Peel my shit back just like AP right now. He's like, for real, nigga? I'm like, nigga. He's like, you don't gotta let it go. Let it go now. Peel it back. And from that day forward, I never looked back.
Would you get one? Would you get a hair transplant?
I don't think so.
No?
I actually enjoyed fucking just not having to worry about You remember those times where you want to go out and you don't got a haircut? Like that, a haircut is my beard, my haircut's on my face now, man. This identifies me. I'm good.
The beard.
My beard. I'm straight.
That's it.
There's a lot of niggas out here with a nice haircut with a fucking asshole face. They can't their beard don't even connect, son. I'm straight. I'm blessed.
I feel you on that. What about you, G? Would you get a hair transplant?
Nah, because I'm cheap when it comes to certain shit. So.
Well, hey,
Scrooge McDuck over here.
But think about it. I've enjoyed having hair, man. I've had braids. I've had dreads. I've had hair. I've had long hair.
You ever had braids, Mike?
Never. I wanted them. My mother didn't let me.
I'm
Mother
good.
was like, nah,
I've
fuck you
enjoyed
talking
my
about
time.
braids.
I mean, I see why someone like a Tory do it.
Look so sad right
This nigga
now.
like
You
16 he was bald at 16 or some shit. So he want like Tory was a young dude and he been bald for mad long.
Why does that happen, son? Why
Stress, nigga.
Yeah,
so one of the main culprits.
I've enjoyed hair, so I feel like if it's my time, I've had my.
What about the dudes in
I'm
Atlanta?
I'm with it. If you get it with a good,
the weave, the man
I'm
weave.
not
Have
with
you seen
that. That's just stupid,
That
bro.
shit's crazy. You ever seen
Fuck
that shit, G?
that.
It's like $500-$600. Niggas will glue a whole piece on your head, and you can, tomorrow you come in with cornrows, looking like Queen Latifah. And the next day you come back with a fucking stiff fade, looking like James Harden. That shit is wild, son.
Like you in a Tyler Perry movie.
Yeah, all the hairdos in Tyler Perry movies.
Eddie Murphy movie. Nigga, you play like 7 characters, son.
I've been cutting my hair myself, shape ups myself.
What about teeth? Would y'all get your teeth done?
I got my teeth done.
A lot of people doing it.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. I ain't mad at that either.
I mean, if you got it, you got it.
Yeah,
just want to look.
I mean, a smile's important though, son. That's a different than hair. Like you know, Mike, like men, like my boy Mo. You know Mo. I think you met Mo before. The one that works for the car. That's the finance manager.
I believe so.
Yeah, you played poker with him before. He's a super dope dude, and he's been going bald for years, dog. And I've been telling him, yo, Mo, peel that shit back. But you know, peeling that shit back, that shit takes a part of your soul, because you think that as a man, that's why I peeled it back that day quickly, because I didn't want to.
I feel like holding on to it longer looks like you ain't got no soul.
But that's what I was trying to explain to him. My man just came back from Mexico with his wifey last week, and he posted a picture in Mexico, and he was peeled back. I'm like, yo, I hit him up. I'm just like, dog, I'm so proud of you. That shit looks so much better. He goes, bro, I should have. He goes, I'm like, he's like, thank you, dude. I love you. I'm like, bro, you should have did this fucking 2 years ago.
Right.
And it's like you get a haircut and you're not even confident in your haircut. Like you're like, I'm still mad bald. Nigga, peel that shit back, son.
I'm still mad bald.
Yeah, peel it back, son.
Tory need to go to them doctors over in
Tory good. The next day he posted a picture with him getting his cut, and they was cleaning him up.
Yeah, you seen, man, they rejuvenated his shit with fucking a lot of paint in the middle and all.
I've read some shit on Instagram that they found a plant in some country that could be the cure for baldness. I sent it to you.
They found, no, you didn't.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you right now.
They find some new bullshit like that every 6 months. And
the funniest shit I seen is when they said his scalp looked like a Reese's Pieces, like the cup.
Oh man,
with the wrapper.
You got the Reese's Pieces, and you peel the chocolate off.
Y'all
and
killing this man right now. I'm out of here, son.
That shit was hilarious. That was different. Teeth, yeah, you're right. Teeth, because smile.
I mean, I had a gap my whole life. You could you could fit this whole fucking styrofoam cup through my gap fucking 3 years ago.
Hey, yo, man.
No, kiss pause, my nigga. You know what I'm talking about. I said my gap, not my ass, bro. Chill. You heard?
But
you know, you want to smile in pictures, man. There's some, you know what it is to not be able to smile in a picture or to be self-conscious of your teeth. That fucks with you mentally. You know what I'm saying? A haircut, if you going bald, you could peel your shit back and you straight. But if you got a fucked up smile, that affects your job, a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? And perception. When people first meet you, you know what I'm saying? It's like they might not say nothing, but it's like people notice that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I've been fortunate enough that I know people notice it, but they ain't never say nothing crazy. Thank God.
People they ain't never feel sensitive about it. If you was probably gonna snuff them or something.
I would smack somebody if they try to play me. I only let a few people joke on me growing up. That's it.
So teeth is a yes. All around, hair is only. I would do it.
Well, it's funny. I'm always talking shit with people about relationships and stuff, and I always ask. Anytime I get to ask a female, what are some of the traits that has to be like deal breakers when it comes to meeting a guy? And a lot of them, obviously, they say teeth, the smile. Today, beards and styles. A guy with a nice beard. They said certain height, hygiene, nails, shit like that. So the teeth is
those
never
are non-negotiables. I think
the teeth is never left out.
Hygiene is important though, son. Yeah. I don't know how dudes be out here with.
I think most females don't really care about hair. To be honest with you, I think most females don't really care about if the guy has hair or not. Like I think that I even read something where most females actually see like baldness as a
sexy
sign of like what is it? Not
dominance.
No, not dominance. They're more
men with bald heads are hung
like that.
More. They're more hung. That's what I read.
Yes.
Hey man, don't listen to him and go cutting y'all hair off, man.
I mean, not me. I'm not fully bald yet, so I'm gonna disappoint you. Give me like 5 more years.
But I mean, think about it. Some people like girls with short hair, long hair. It's like a preference, but the deal breakers. It's like a preference compared to a deal breaker.
Yo, I went to out to eat a few days ago, and I seen this chick with a pure peel back, like baldy like us. And I'm not gonna lie to you, she bodied that shit.
It shows confidence.
Nigga, her swag was OD crazy. I didn't want to go approach her because I don't know, she's sick. I don't know, what I'm saying? There could be so many reasons. But son, she was, bro, she smoked that look. I'm like,
if I see something like that, I'm definitely approaching. Just be like, yo.
I mean, I know, but again, too, I don't
believe that, though, by the way.
I
don't believe that.
Wife and family and all, because you rarely see that.
I don't mean that you would approach trying to holler. I'm saying,
I wouldn't be right.
Yeah, I'm saying I don't believe you.
I've 100% done it for.
Because he a fake introvert. So.
But you know what I was thinking? If I don't want to go to her and be like, yo, I love your hairstyle, and she goes, yeah, I have cancer. Then what do I do there now?
No, it's not about loving your hairstyle. It's a matter of just saying, yo, you're rocking that right now.
No, but I also think that's either way, you're giving her a compliment.
Because
regardless if she was sick or not.
You're insecure a person might feel, and you say, yo, I love that.
Yo, I love that. There's nothing negative.
Damn, I should have said something.
You
should have. I just didn't want to offend nobody. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know.
Like, no offense. I don't know if you here with your boyfriend or not. You look amazing. Just want to give you props on your look right now.
That's keep it moving. Rocking it. You can't go to any lady and be like, hey, man, you having a boy or girl? And then you be like, oh, I'm not pregnant. Then you.
That's the worst. That's just happened to me a bunch of times, son. Yo, when you do, huh? Yeah. I said, yo, well, you like peanut juice?
Are you Christian or Jew?
Are you Christian or Jew?
Hey, congratulations. What you having? She like, what you talking about?
What you talking about? No, are you going to college? Are you graduating from something? No?
No.
It must be somebody else. Oh, yeah, that's right. It's not you. It's not you. I'm sorry. That's crazy.
And then she went home and fucking killed herself. That's crazy. Yo, Takashi versus Meek Mill.
I'm putting my money on Takashi. I think Takashi will wash Meek Mill in a one-on-one fight. They both trash. But I think Meek Mill just looks like he can't fight at all. Do you ever see him hit the bag?
Yeah, it looked terrible. I seen that.
Oh
yeah,
my
it looks
God,
terrible.
son.
It looks terrible.
And Meek looks, Takashi's shit is trash too, but it's just...
You going with the heart. It looked like Takashi got a little bit more heart. He's got a little bit more.
I guess so, man.
So the reason why we bring it up, right? Because I didn't see it, but a couple days ago was it that Takashi pressed Meek?
Last weekend, I think it happened. Takashi ran up on Meek Mill in Miami. It was in Miami.
Oh shit!
And he was with his security. I guess Meek was with his security, and Meek's been running his mouth about Takashi for a while. So Takashi found out where he was at, and he ran up on him, like pretty much disrespected him. And Meek literally did absolutely nothing. And me and Gary was talking about on the way here. I mean, if you are a rapper and you are constantly, instigating something and talking shit about a person, if they're a rat, if they're a bitch, if they this, and if that person runs up on you, it is now your due diligence to put your money where your fucking put your money where your mouth. Put your money where your mouth is
Meek
at.
Pussy.
Yeah, you know what? Fucking Meek's pussy, son. That's what I'm gonna say, son. I think Meek is pussy, son. No disrespect to Meek.
So you can't call somebody pussy.
Fuck that. With all due respect, I'm gonna disrespect Meek. Meek is pussy, son. Meek's pussy. He been through a lot of his life. But he should have slapped the shit out that nigga right then and there. I paid my security. If a nigga run up on me, yo, listen, y'all niggas want a job? Get the fuck out my way. Me and this nigga gonna shoot the 5 right here. That's it. That's it. Nobody going to jail. You ain't just selling drugs. There's no conspiracy, nigga. You're so petrified to get arrested for. This man's coming to you disrespecting
But you got the reason why I said so. On the flip side, he just came out of doing a bid for some dumb shit, and him, from what we understand, his time locked up was bad. Like, they treated him like shit. So I'm almost certain in the back of his mind, he's just thinking like, nigga, I don't give a fuck what homie say. I ain't doing shit to get myself in trouble. Homie just went to jail for how long? For a fucking
but Mike,
dirt bike?
What trouble can he get in for if we agree to fight?
I don't know the legals.
Did a bid for riding a bike.
That's what I'm saying, son.
I mean, it's
stop rapping that shit,
right? And that's what I'm saying. It's one of those things where it's kind of like practice what you preach. You feel me? If you gonna be talking about this shit all day, somebody's gonna come up to you and press you about it. Practice what you preach. If that's not the type of time you on anymore, then don't talk about it.
Don't talk about it.
I just think that's what the case is. So it's. I mean, look, I grew up with so many people. We talk about even like Casanova. Same thing. I'm pretty sure he came out.
He's locked up still, right?
Yeah,
with the Fed thing?
Yeah, but he's a street dude. But it's the same thing when he came. Like, listen, I don't want to end up in a situation around nobody where I got to go back. You know what I'm saying? But he's always on. If you ain't gonna press him, type of stuff. But it's like, it's for some people it's hard because that's your life, that's who you are 24/7, and sometimes you just end up in that situation. But he's not looking for it. Meek, you're rapping and you're doing all this stuff as if you're looking for it. If I see him, I'm gonna slap him type of stuff, because he's been wilding on Twitter. So that's why Wack 100 was like, my nigga, you out here talking the street shit, but
facts.
You finally get a hold of him and you don't do nothing. If that was the case, stop being in other people's business.
I just feel like if it was in a public, like at a MTV red carpet or with something, you in a parking garage with just y'all and y'all security.
Yeah, it's go time.
Security, make a circle. Me and this nigga's gonna fucking scrap. That's it, son. If you so scared, nigga, record it. Yo, do you consent to this fight? Yes. I could. Boom. That's it. And throw the hands.
I see. I think I see what y'all saying.
Yeah.
I don't know enough
But
about it to really comment on it.
He don't believe he is not confident enough in himself to whoop that nigga. He's scared that Takashi probably would have folded him up and Meek's career would have been over.
That wouldn't be a good look. That wouldn't be a good look. That would. I
feel like
he's gonna be chasing dreams after that. If he loses to Takashi, it's over for that.
Nightmares and nightmares.
Nightmares on nightmares on top of nightmares.
I really don't know enough about the story to comment. I just know that they argue. I didn't even know that Meek be popping shit about Takashi. I really don't pay attention to the shit. Like,
yeah, but I didn't know either. I looked
into
it after when I seen Wacko talk about it, and I seen the video on Instagram, and then I looked up some stuff, and it's like you constantly talking shit about this man.
You're badgering him.
Like Meek, you got heard by Drake years ago. And then Wacko go and say, "Oh, but y'all niggas will go chase Safari down, and Safari's not affiliated with nothing. He don't ever talk no shit, no gang shit.
Y'all gonna chase him.
But when Takashi run up on you, now you got nothing for him. But you niggas will chase this soft ass nigga around." You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't do that. And that's not my words. That's what Wacko was saying. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it makes sense. And I don't even remember. I didn't even know that happened.
Yeah, that happened.
I had no idea that
BT Weekend in LA.
When he said it, that's when I looked it up. I'm like, you see, but that shit's corny.
It is.
You run up on a nigga that's just by himself. Meek, it's you. You don't gotta have your mans chase this man down. I don't know, man.
I just feel like if you, we get to that age where you're just not on that type of time no more. Like me, it don't matter all the shit. I'm just,
nigga,
hey man, I don't want no problems.
Nigga run up on me talking like that, I'm gonna be like this, yo man, let's squash this shit, man. No overhand right, you going down. Straight up.
Hey man, I want no problems with nobody.
Fuck out of here.
Too old for all that. I don't want to get my straight. It takes too long to heal now. I don't want my
but that's
face
us.
scratched
You gotta
up.
take some vitamin C serum.
Yeah, I just, I don't want to have to, my medical, I don't want no surgery. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want to, I got to play with my kids.
In a Royal Rumble jump off
man. Hey, man, I don't want no problems, right? I don't want no problems. So I ain't talking shit. But
it's just you don't talk about people like that, man. Like, Mike, if somebody's talking about you, and you know what I'm saying, and then you find that person, you don't have. And now you have I'm talking shit about you. You have every right to be mad and tight. And now I'm the one that's backing down.
So y'all think,
after I always say, when I catch this nigga, I'm gonna slap the shit out of this nigga. And now Mike run up on me, and I'm like, oh shit, what's up, Mike? Whoa, bro, we went to junior high together.
Did Takashi like gain some points from this? You think? Did Takashi gains no points because Takashi has been on a sharp decline ever since he got let out of prison.
I think his decline. I
think it's been sharp.
Absolutely.
I think his decline.
He put out that one joint, and he's been fucking on house arrest ever since.
He just dropped the joint the other day.
That nobody cares about.
Yeah, but the thing is, he's been on a decline with our demographic, with our
bro.
generation.
In general, man, I don't see like all through.
These kids love that nigga, son. These little niggas love that shit, son. That nigga has millions and millions and millions of views on anything he drops. His content is undeniably. Haters go to watch that. That nigga say you going live today. That nigga have the people that don't like him watch this shit.
He does have the hater factor where like a Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather, people hated him, but the reason why he had so many big people views because people watched to see him lose. Hopefully to see him lose, and it never happened.
Now, but granted, I'm not co-signing Takashi.
I'm not saying you are.
I don't disagree with what he did.
Gotcha.
Definitely don't get no points.
I think what he did was I think people are mad at Takashi saying and calling him a snitch. Like we spoke about this before. Who the fuck would do that much time for niggas that robbed you, fucked your baby mother, try to kill you, this, that? What? You think I'm going to do 40 years? I'm not doing it.
I don't feel like he get no points. Obviously, Meek not. If you don't want this man to be viewed and be relevant, and you don't want people paying him on mind, stop talking about him.
Right.
It's just that simple. Now you're.
When was the last time Meek talked about Takashi?
I don't even know, but it's
recent?
Just the fact that every time Takashi does something, there's somebody commenting on a tweet about how much he's a rat, and people. And obviously, the whole snitching talk is big nowadays.
Right. That's big forever.
And he's like the poster boy for this shit. So it's like he's always gonna come up in conversation. Stop talking about the nigga so people make him irrelevant. Mm-hmm. But now you keep bringing up somebody like that. You're kind of now. What they say, if you argue with a fool, what's that saying?
Let me not say love.
If you argue with a fool in public, people won't know who the fool is.
Yeah. If you argue, people from a distance can't tell who's who.
Because you've been arguing with the fool for how long, and now it's hit publicly. People watching it, and now Meek look more ignorant and this shit like the fool in it than Takashi does. That's all the reality of it is.
He doing the George Bush. What George Bush said? Fool me once. Shame, fool me. You get what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. But yeah, man. I mean, that shit dumb,
happens all the time. It's like how many times we done did business and we arguing about somebody how they should be successful and they arguing how they should be broke. You know what I'm saying? Like how they want to settle for shit. It's just you start to look stupid trying to convince somebody that they should do better. Mm-hmm. And you look stupid because you up there preaching shit and they like, nah, my nigga.
And also too, it's like negative attention is better than no attention. So Takashi's gonna got nothing to lose.
You know what I'm saying?
Zero.
He's still getting
views.
You
know,
Zero.
I think regardless from the flip side on Meek's side, whatever this thing is like the biggest self-promoted hating talking fucking person there is. Mm-hmm. People just I don't know if it's happening to stay relevant. I have no fucking idea, son. But that shit didn't sit well with me. I'm like, nah, that's crazy. Like, I didn't see I didn't see one police officer on the video. I didn't even see normal people. I just seen security in them too. I'm like, nah, that's crazy.
Where were they at?
Actually,
time out. I don't give a fuck about either one of these niggas. Let's talk about somebody else, man. Fuck these niggas. Fuck,
right, man.
Fucking fucking Meek and fucking Takashi, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Anyway,
you watch both of them?
Would I what?
Would you watch both of them?
Hands wise?
Yeah, 100%.
There's absolute certainty.
I think I can fuck both of them up at the same time. I'm pretty sure.
Bro, listen, you about 41, my nigga. Like
this nigga's wild. I'm about to flip this whole fucking podcast.
Yo, you gonna have to take it easy,
bro. I'm 36, bro.
You gotta take it. You gotta.
No, I'm lying. I'm 37.
You gotta
know what
stretch,
I'm saying,
bro. You gotta listen.
Son, I've been in the
I don't want no problems,
son.
man.
I'll take this shirt off right now for the people, son. You don't want to see this.
I don't want no problems either, but I'm confident enough that if it will go down, niggas is getting hurt. No joke.
That's just crazy, son.
It's crazy. I don't want no problems with them either, but yeah, fuck them niggas. Anyway, y'all think Anthony Davis is gonna be done for the season? I know I was telling y'all that a little bit earlier.
I don't know. You were schooling me on that. I didn't know the injury was that bad. It was. I didn't know it was being compared to Kevin Durant shit like you told me earlier.
Nah, Stephen A. brought that up.
Yeah.
So Anthony Davis got hurt the other day, and then he aggravated. It was like a second aggravation of the calf, and now they're saying he has a swollen or sore Achilles, strained calf muscle, and they're like, "Yo, should he
LA stock is going?
Should he get?"
You think they can win without him?
Hell no.
Not a chance?
Not a fucking chance.
At all?
No chance, bro. It's not
really?
No. There's too many good teams in the NBA, man. With just LeBron, who's their second scorer after AD? Schroeder? Get the fuck out of here, son. The niggas ain't winning nothing.
Schroeder's the blonde patch?
Yeah, the German.
Damn.
Who's their second option?
Kuzma? I'm asking. I don't know.
I'm saying what I'm saying is
you got a bunch of people that can probably average 10. But
second option, bro.
You don't got like nobody that's gonna guarantee.
So who you think?
Danny Green?
Who in the West? Who in the West?
Oh yeah, Danny Green ain't there. Yeah, Danny Green is on
Houston, no?
No. Is he on Houston?
You go back to Houston, no? I don't know.
Yeah,
Let me shut the fuck up because I don't know shit about basketball like that.
I would, the way I look at it, man, you gotta, you don't play him. You definitely don't play him because that's career. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's a career injury, and that not everybody can recover from shit like that the way like KD did. So you definitely don't play with that. But if you were to move forward, what could you I think a lot of things like that tear when it's like those like spontaneous quick movements that shit completely goes. So you gotta still work him out.
Whoa, pause.
Glasses on.
Shit,
Get my vocabulary better.
You gotta zoom in now. You gotta zoom in on the words.
So you still put him to the test, still have him do the workouts, so that he's still active throughout that process, because he still got a long time to the playoffs and to the chip, a good portion of time, and you just kind of go from there to see if the swelling goes down and all that kind of stuff. But I wouldn't really want him playing because when you put a dude like that in the game, he's gonna want to play. He ain't gonna want to go hard too. Yeah, he ain't gonna want to be.
And the major problem is that if he goes, fucks around and get injured, before the end of the season, next season is done for him.
It's done, right?
Yeah,
It's done.
that's right.
It's done for him. You know what I'm saying?
And now you gotta basically build a whole new team around.
How long is his contract with LA for?
2 years. Did he do another 2 year?
4 years. 4 years.
4 years, right?
4 years. Yes.
So if he got played this year and got hurt, he would have 1 year left on his contract after the year that he misses, pretty much.
Right. Which would be a big year waste. He gonna come back. LeBron gonna be like 39 or something like that.
Yeah, his son gonna be in the league.
No, his son not going to the league, bro.
Ronnie?
Yeah, Ronnie not like that.
Nah?
No. He might because of his pops.
Ronnie going, man.
Ronnie might go. He might. I'm not trying to hate, man, either. He looks like a good kid. I'm not trying.
Brother's in the league too.
Steph Curry brother could ball though.
What about the other?
He can hoop.
What about the third ball brother? Didn't he go to somewhere?
He's not in the league because he can't. He's not as good as his brothers.
I thought he got picked up in the beginning.
He was in the what you call it?
Practice
league? Not the G League. The summer league team for the
Somebody
Pistons.
picked him up and then dropped him, right?
No, it was a summer league team for the Pistons. That was it. And then he didn't play. They didn't keep him on the roster.
That must suck, right? Both your brothers in the league and you just sitting back like this.
They taking care of him. He chilling.
It's not about being taken care of. It's just about fuck.
He probably gonna come out with a course. How to play basketball. 10 steps how to play basketball. He gonna sell a course now on fucking YouTube.
How to almost make that.
Fucking Sergio with the half court shot. With the half court shot, Sergio.
How to almost make it in the NBA.
10 steps.
Oof.
10 steps. And if you click this link right now, you get a 10% discount.
Facts.
Yo, how long we been going for? All right, bro.
We good. We start talking about chicks with dicks. It's time to wrap it up.
Yeah, it's time to wrap it up, man. No more. This conversation is over, man.
Hey,
Episode
man,
15.
my mom watching this shit.
Yeah, sorry, Miss Wendy. Listen, this
is a slippery slope, bro. This shit gonna get real dark, real soon. This is my turn. Y'all niggas leave. I'm gonna do my podcast out for 45. Hey, listen, man. I'm gonna call Caitlin up on 3-way. Yo, you still got it?
Episode 15 done. What's going on, y'all? This is Michael Jacks from the Jacks Podcast. And if you got any value from this, if you got entertained, all I ask is for you to share it, like it, tell a friend, subscribe to the page. Much love.